Manufacturing Technology Second, Unit 2, Lecture 25, Cutting Tool Geometry and Metal Cutting Operation. Okay. This topic is very important. This is video is very important in this topic. I present is very detailed and agenda for today present in this video. Different types of tools used in manufacturing operation, different manufacturing operations, and errors in the tool setting, okay, and types of tool post, and the use the application of the tools is different tools in use in manufacturing operation, different metals operations, okay. Errors in the tool setting, suppose that tool setting is the set of the direction is wrong, and the feed rate is wrong, and all the these are wrong, and the operation of the manufacturing is the workpiece is the damage, and the workpiece damage, and the loss of the materials, and loss of the efficiency is very less of the manufacturing industry and the other farmhouse. There is the types of tool post is used in the different types of machines, used in the different machines, and different tool post, and tool post is a requirement of the size of machines, and requirement of the process of manufacturing operations, and depend on the reciprocating of the tools post, okay. Different types of tools used in the manufacturing operation, and different codes use of the tools. The actual selection of the tools for the particular application has to carefully match the geometry. This is the point. I say that the point is the selection of the tools and need of the manufacturing operation, and the of the cylindrical workpiece, and the cut of the surface and depth of the cut of the tool depend on the machines, and the carefully the particular application, particular manufacturing operation in used for the particular tools, okay, particular machine tools used in the particular materials made of the tools, okay, and the carefully match for the geometry of the check for the geometry of the tools is the very perform is very fast cutting operation, and velocity of the tools, and the cutting speed, okay, and machines is the rotate for the workpiece in rpms, and okay, size of machines and other parts. The journalize the manufacturing technology provided for the application information. The journalize the manufacturing operations, and cut for the metals. It depend on the manufacturing operations, and it depend on the product size and the job applications, okay. In the industry use in the very important job manufacturing for the very critical part of the connecting rod of the engines, and the crankshaft of design of the crankshaft of, and other engines part of very critical design in use of the tools, and the cnc machine tools, and the design purpose use of the and selection for the tools, and automatically selected for the tools of the machines in step by step manufacturing operation in the job. It also so the other types of the features that can be machined by the tools. uh, this is the before planning of the manufacturing operation start, and the selected for the tools, and select for the check testing of the materials, and cutting for the materials, and check for the feed rate and diameter of the workpiece, cut and uncut chip thickness of reading is the check for testing to the other parameters, and physically parameters used in the directly of the machine, and before then start for the manufacturing operation by with the help of the CNC machines, and set for the program is a setting for the programs in the machines, and enter to the value of x value and y value and z values is given for the step by step in the by making of the programs on the machines, and set for and start for the operation, and start to the machines, and the automatically selected for the machines is start to the operation and end complete for the job and end of the machine is okay. And then automatically suppose that the machines is some of assumptions is required for the tools mean of the tools, and or the provided to the value of the main function x value is given for suppose that t is the the insert clearance angles set for the angles given for the command for the zero angle work for perform to the zero angle, and then command for the n, and the work performed to the 5 degree of angle rack angle of 5 degree, and given for the CNC machine in the command b, and the rack angle also increase then provided to the machine a command c, okay. And n zero command zero rack angle given for command machine of n set for n, and the manufacturing operation start for the 5 degree rack angle, and given for the value of the machine is 5, and given for the command is b, and all the other the manufacturing operation start for the rack angle is the 7 degree, and given for the command is the c, and n is the okay. This is the provided sum that the other command t. T is the insert step. T is the insert start the program, and the insert for the T. T is the provided for the triangle. The machine is the provided for the work performed to the triangle form, and test for the T, and square form. The machine is performed to the square form. Square form set for the command s, and round for I the manufacturing required for the round shape of the machines work performed. I given for the command is r, and the diamond of the I required for the triangle is diamond 80 degree, given for the command she, and diamond for the required for the 55 degree, and given provided to the command is d, and set for the is 35 degree, and given for the command is the diamond of the 5v, and set for the and the one assumptions is the m is the also given for the command of the value into and the to tolerance provided to the tolerance of m, as the g given for the value of g is 0 plus minus in value variation of the value plus minus 0.001, and m is given for the value of g, and m is the also value given for the plus minus variation of the 0.002, and other value is the very less value u is the given for command value is or m value is given for the 0.005, suppose the I and G is the also in command provided to the more command and the insert type of the G. Okay. G is the also command provided to the insert type of command and widths of whole, and the widths are provided to the widths of whole of the and given for the command value of the A and clamp on with chip breaker and given chip, and suppose that I required for the I need for the chip breaker. Okay, then provided for the command in CNC machine in command G, and the whole and the spherical features given for the critical operation is the given for the machine in command M. Okay, and the other is the sum of value given for the 2020 cutting, it is the length. Okay, I provided to the cut of the length, and 0.04 insert the thickness of the thickness of the workpiece, and the 8 radius is also provided to the 4 to 0.4 mm, and the provided to the nose radius 0.8 to 0.8 mm, and 12 to 1.5 mm, and 16 to 1.5 mm, and 24 is the given for the value of the 2.5 mm. The ISO according to the system of the tungsten carbide insert for use by techniques. The Indian Standard Organization is provided to the sum of standard value in given and coded provided to the CNC machines, and the CNC machine is the better work performed to and automatically is the machine is the very this is a machine manufacturing operation is very critically operation which perform in the very easily of the CNC machines. Okay, the different types of the tools are used in the other command given for the command of the of the lathe machines and the CNC of lathe machines, and this is the clearance system is the of the and the top clearance. I this provided to the top clearance of the machine is the given for the command she, and the right the rigid of clamping of the workpiece is holding for the workpiece given for the command is M, and holes clamping. So I support for the other machines is the clamping for the job on the in the holes of clamping for the given for the command is P, and S command is screw for clamping. Okay, I say that is provided for the P command in under the this is the conditions of the P command. Okay, I say that is P command is the all the value provided for the P command. Okay, and C command is used for the insert shape of the provide given for the information before page. Okay, and T is the triangle, S is the square, and R is the round shape of the cutting, and C is the diamond of the 80-degree, and diamond tools of 80-degree were performed, and D is the diamond of the 55, V is the 35. All the L is the also provided to the other command, and the hold types of the holder for styles, and A is the straight shank, and the shank is the just suppose that I will be the drilling tools. Okay, drilling tools is the tail part of the shank of the tools. Okay, B is the straight shank is the 15-degree, and D is the straight shank is 45-degree, and E is the straight shank 30-degree. F is the offset of shank is 0 degree, and the K offset shank 15, L is offset shank is the 5-degree, M is the straight shank of the 40-degree of the C. Suppose that I will other is command for the R command in the other provided for the standard value of the CNC machines let the hand of the tools. Suppose that hand tools used in the given for the command H, and the right and left and normal, and left hand the work performed to the tools is the left hand side, as given for the command is the L, and the right the I need for the I need for the operation provided to the right hand side of the CNC machine tools is given for the machines command for the R, and neutral axis is the axis for the cutting for the job, and cutting for this is the job, and perform to the cutting of the this is tools cutting for the given for the neutral axis is given for the neutral N. Okay, other is the shank is the straight shank used in the 16. Okay, 16, and other is the command is the shank width is the 16. Suppose that H is the also command is the very smart command in the CNC machines for provided to the tool length. Okay, H is the 100 mm length, and the H is assumptions for consider for assumptions. K is the 1 125 125, and M is the 150, and Q is the P is the 170, and Q is the 180, and R is the 20. Okay, 20 mm of the workpiece is suppose that S is the all the provided for the value of the increase, and the value of S T U V W X Y Z all the values increase, and the this is the value is increased for the easy use for the operator of the machines is a very easy. Okay, and set for the value of the HKMPQR, and then the value is increased, and the okay the value of also given alphabet is also increased, and the this is the value of standard provided for the Indian Standard Organization coding system for the tungsten carbide and tungsten tools hardness are used for the standard turning of the machines. Okay, the other types of the I say given for the way better knowledge you and okay, all the students is this is the chapter is the very small and very interested chapter in the production of the manufacturing operation. Okay, I they provided to the CNC machines is suppose that the one workpiece. Okay, and the given for the manufacturing operation set for the tools. Okay, given for the feed rate, given for the feed rate directions. Okay, this is the tools are provided to the cutting operation in the city. This set for the direction of tools of the 91 degree. Okay, and this is the this 90 degree, and this is the work performed for the 45 degree. This is the shank tool of the taper for form of the workpiece. The work also provided to the x and y axis. Okay, the tool is also move is the automatically is the 45 degree, and the SPSSNARL. This is the this is tools is move for the XYZ all the four axis. Okay, the tool is the move in this in the direction, vertical direction and horizontal direction, up or down, and okay right hand side all the tools is the move for the perform for the operation. And suppose that the SPS for other tools is also move in the first step work to second step and third step fourth step, all the work performed to the manufacturing operation is the vertical horizontals, and the XY axis of the right and left of the tools is automatically move for perform to the operation. And suppose that I will also move for the in the vertical and angle for the provided to the of the manufacturing operation for the set for the design of the tools purpose of the design tools set for the given for the command XYZ axis of the tools is move for the need for the rotations of the design purpose of the tools is a very smart tools. Okay, tool move for the all directions and cut for the step by step and making for the design of products. Okay, this is the 25 degree of move to tools and the 30 degree of the swipe with clearance angles. Okay, and the also is the 30 degree of the tools is move for the is vertical directions. Okay, this is the circular shape, and this is tools is the 50 degree move, this is the tools is also 50 degree. Okay, and this is the tools is the 30 degree. Okay, this is 30 degree of the tools work performed to the, and the work is the also the typically control the capability of external turning tools of the use in the design of the very critical part of the machines is the schedule scope for the tools geometry, and read for the scores of the all the tools is very performed to the in the external work, external of the work perform. Okay, the errors in the tool set, and the tool set is this is the very hard problem in this manufacturing operation. The tool should be is set for the exactly at the center of the workpiece, center of the work with the proper cutting of the tool, proper cutting of the operations is required for. If the tool should be the tool is a very fixed direction of the very sharp. Okay, exactly for center the workpiece is the reading provided to the center of the workpiece is proper cutting operation. Second point is if the tools is the below of the above for the workpiece, the tool geometry get for affected. Okay, this is the workpiece. Okay, this is the workpiece, and tool set for the center of the job is the very critically, and the tool ratio of the job is this is point is r value. Okay, small r, and r is the radius of the tools, and rack angle is provided to the rack angle of the tools is set for very clear. Okay, this is the rack angle of the tools. Okay, and this is the tool point. Okay, point is the also cutting speed of the this is the tools. Okay, this is the external turning operation. Okay, this is the tool, this is set of the tool point is the cutting point. Okay, this is the rack angle of the tools. Okay, perform to the work is the back rack angle. Okay, this is the back rack angle. uh, and this other is the this is the formula, this is formula very standard. Find out the value of capital R radius under root small r square minus h square. Okay, this is the r value is provided to the of the clearance angle is performed to the center of the machines. Okay, capital R is the actual radius of the component produce actual radius. Capital R is the actual radius of the workpiece, and is the all small r is the small r is the set r is the internal radius. Okay, internal radius of the machines of the two of the workpiece. T is the thickness of the clearance angle is read for the. Okay, T is the thickness of the clearance angle. H is the of the uh, face rack angle, and it the this is provided, this is the value for the angle of, and this is the value for is the end of clearance. Okay, all the value is the very small, and the alpha, this find out the value of alpha is the t alpha. Okay, alpha is the sine inverse h upon r. H given for the value of h, given for the value of h is this is the h value, and the small r value this is. Okay, the, then alpha is the sine inverse h by r, okay, given for the value of angle. Find out the value of angle. Errors in the tool setting, the above angle clearance, the actual rack angle, a while for the clearance angle increase by the sum of amount of cut for the sum of amount of the work material is also removed. Thus, the cutting force increase. The cutting force also provided increase to the tools and the center of the tools for the work performed to the material remove is the very easy. Rack angle is the also increase while the clearance angle is the reduce. Suppose that the angle is increased and the clearance is also increased, okay, a degrees for reduce all the manufacturing operation is very sharp and very smart tools is used, okay. This would be used for the more better for clearance and should be the required for the very smart and very critical part in the use in the manufacturing operation. Suppose that the crankshaft engine is a very critical design per component, okay, in this operation for the very smart use for the tools of the CNC machines. Suppose that I will be perform to the very critical part of the design, okay, crankshaft, and the other is the other is the components, very critical component in design for the use application of the industry in the CNC machines is very smart perform to the work, okay. I will be to provide a magnitude of error for involved to the other value of the very standard, all the standard value provided to the Indian standard organization and the on other other organization is provided to the very standard and American standard administratives, all the provided to the very small of the given for the standard value. And the errors in the tools is also used for setting for the example while the turning of the die. Suppose that one problem is solved for this formula, okay. Find out the value of alpha given for the value of the while the turning of the diameter of the 90 mm, and suppose the turning tools is the set for below of the entire linear to amount of the equal value of the h is the 5 mm. Find out the clearance change in the effective cutting tools geometry. Find out the value of geometry h. S is the value of a is the alpha and sine inverse 5 by 45. The the r is h is the value is 5 mm given for the 5 mm value of the, okay, the given. I write for the given r is the diameter. Suppose that given for the diameter is the d बराबर 90 mm 90 mm and r बराबर 45 mm, okay, 45 mm, r बराबर 45 mm and r h is the s is the value provided h 5 mm. The given for the value put in the formula alpha बराबर sin inverse 5 upon 45, okay. They find out the value of alpha बराबर sin inverse h upon r, okay. To put the value in this formula and find out the value of the 6.37, okay. Find the value of alpha if the actual back rack angle is the 10 degree and the effective rack angle would be 10 to 6.8, okay, given for the standard value of the. And similarly if the clearance angle is the 5 degree then the effective clearance angle would be 5 to 6.38. Okay, given value is now. If the tool is set for the point above for the center line, there is would be the corresponding increase in the rack angle by the some amount, while the clearance angle would be the 5 to 6.338. Okay, 6.38 is the given value 1.38. Why is the use for choosing for the rubbing for interfacing with the workpiece is the very perform to the machines. All the increase for the increase for the fulfill increase for the manufacturing of efficiency of the machines and the manufacturing industry. I will this operation is used in the very need. I need the manufacturing operation is the work performed to the special job of the okay. Oh, this is the for apply this of the value. And okay, I perform to the this is problem is very easy. Types of the tool set tool post. The turn to tool post is the swinging back and the hold for the different tools bits of the tools holders, and the tools holders is also provided to the support of the tools and the holding of the tools. Okay, some of the component used in the each cutting tools can quickly wire the into the cutting position for the cutting position clamps into the place using for quick the clamping handles. all the all the operation is the provided to the provided to the clamp holding devices used on the holding devices for the holding of the workpiece is the very strong, and the work performed to the machines is the very critically part. Okay, and other is the and the holding all the other holding devices use the holding of the tools and tool post of the okay. The better turning tools post is used mainly for high speed production operation. This is the high speed production operation is used for the holding devices is the also increase of the and the heavy duty for the operation side for tool post is used for the holding, and the single carbide taper tools width of the tools is the holders also used in the all the part component is the very strongly holding for devices use. It is the use mainly for very heavy cut for the required for tools rigid for the holders. All the machines holders is very strong use for this holder operations. And the different types of tools is the this is the slide is also blank. This is all the students is the way generated for the critical knowledge of the technical knowledge for this in the manufacturing operation. Okay, subscribe these channels and watching for this videos. Thank you so much.